We are Wrestle Club. Please do not try this at home, school, or anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you all ready for Wrestle Club? Oh, come on, we can do so much better than that. I know it's outside, I know you all are hot from the weather, but let's try this again. Are you ready for Wrestle Club? That's what I want to hear. That's what they want to hear. So be sure that you yell as loud as you can. Because the more you yell, the bigger the moves, the better the show. Alright? Alright. Now, welcome to Tag Wars. Very exciting day today. A lot of unique matches. I'm excited. Are you all excited? Alright, well let's get the show started. I'd like you all to welcome a guest announcer for today's show, the Flying Fedora!
Thank you, everybody. Welcome to Wrestle Club Tag Wars. Who's ready for some wrestling? I don't know if that's loud enough. I said, who's ready for some wrestling? There we go. All right. Our first match today is going to be a tag team match. It's going to be scheduled for one fall. One fall. And we are going to be featuring, first, coming to the ring, Nnaki and Saleem Abbas.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Wes, and we are at Wrestle Club's Tag Wars, July 20th, over at Kleiner Park, and I am accompanied by my lovely friend.
Yep, this is G, and this is the event where all we see is tag team action.
And what we are seeing now is actually a kind of a unique mix-up here. We got Saleem Abbas with Nnaki. I'm not gonna lie to you, Anu's been kind of a new guy in the Wrestle Club that showed up this year, and
well, he has been making strides and turning heads. He has been really evolving ever since he's been in Wrestle Club.
I would absolutely agree with you on that. Nnaki is a guy to watch out for. He is going to be big someday, and I'm not talking tall. He is already tall as it is.
And you talk about something to watch out for. What about Saleem Abbas?
Saleem Abbas has continued to impress every single time he comes out to the ring, offering up his prayers to his deity.
Well, you know, the best thing about Wrestle Club, we have so much diversity.
We truly do. And Flying Fedora out there, our new announcer.
And their opponents, Eddie Weiss.
And the Flying Fedora, like you said, brand new announcer for Wrestle Club and making the... Wait, this is Eddie Weiss here. Well, he's solo, though. This is Tag Wars, right?
Yeah, it's a Tag Wars, but apparently Ed Weiss doesn't understand the concept of Tag Wars. Oh, God, he's singing.
Yes.
Ugh. Can somebody tell him that the pink glaze only works on a donut unless this guy is a delicious pastry, which he ain't?
Well, he has the voice.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, how can you not like this? This is entertaining.
That voice is not sugary sweet. I don't care what you say. It's not like I'm in agreement with Saleem right now, holding my ears.
Anybody out there, go ahead and buy that Kill Street Katie album. Do you have a copy, West?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not my cup of tea. Give me some Metallica. Give me some Megadeth. Kill Street Katie. No thanks.
What you have to check them out. They're on YouTube. They have like plenty of videos out right now too. Kill Street Katie.
Kill Street Katie.
Guys!
I'll give him a chance. Okay? Will that make you happy? I'll give him a chance. But not because of advice. Forget advice.
What? What's wrong with Eddie Vice? Wait, I think Eddie Vice just realizes that there's two people in the ring.
Oh, there you go, see?
Hold on. I can't rock and roll right now. 2 on 1? Is that fair? No! Saleem? Anu? Have I got a surprise for you? Introducing my partner!
And let's find out who's going to be his tag team partner.
Well, obviously Advice had a plan coming out here, because, I mean, I would hope he ain't that dumb to realize that it's Kiki Starling! Well, that is quite the mix matchmaking I was not expecting.
So, is this going to be like the first intergender tag team match in Wrestle Club?
You know what? Wrestle Club loves to break the rules, we love to break the boundaries, and that sounds exactly right to me. We have ourselves an intergender tag match. Kinda. I mean, it's Advice with Kiki Starling. If it was truly intergender, Saleem Abbas would have a gal, so would Nnaki. I mean, you know, but hey, take it where we can. Wrestle Club, once again, defying all odds like we always do.
Making history, and to start off episode 22 with the match made in history.
Well, that's very true. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I'm sorry, I was a little caught up by how much pink on pink you can have, and Advice just continues to display what I don't even know. I'm at a loss of words.
And Tag Wars is starting off with the tag team match. Our referee for this matchup is Jorge.
And it looks like Nnaki once again showing, since he's been here, that his size does matter. Tallest man in Wrestle Club currently, and he had an armor here, except Advice taking over now.
I think Advice is going for a waistlock takeover, but he can't get him over.
Man, see, right there, that's what I'm talking about, size and advantage. And Anu, when you're a bigger guy, you got bigger reach. And Anu using that big reach to knock some sense into Advice's thick skull.
And Nnaki has a strong headlock here, and Kiki Starling is trying to pump up Eddie Vice.
Well, I mean, I guess if she wants to.
Oh, and finally Eddie Vice takes him over, waistlock takeover. Now he has a front face lock.
Wisely sliding over and cinching in that front headlock there on Nnaki. I mean, that's right there. That's smart. And Advice, I guess apparently decided he just wanted to roll around Anu.
And right now he's cutting off the oxygen of Nnaki, and I mean, it's 100 degrees out here. That has to be breathtaking, or taking your breath away.
I appreciate a good pun when I see it. Nnaki. Oh,
right on the elbow there.
Wow. Talk about ending a man's music career. Nnaki showing that he is not afraid to put away Advice's personal career.
And right now, both men have a hold of each other. Who's going to get the upper hand here?
I'm kind of putting my money on Nnaki. That size and advantage. Oh, I guess I'm going to take that one back. Advice managed to cinch in what looks like a single leg lock.
And Eddie Vice doing some great chain wrestling to start off this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. Advice kind of displaying, but Nnaki right there, that's that reach I'm talking about.
Did you see Saleem Abbas kick the bottom rope there?
He did?
Yes.
I did not see that. I clearly saw Nnaki grabbing the rope.
No, that was an assistant. I think Eddie Vice saw that too.
Well, I think all the pink on Eddie Vice distracted him.
Saleem Abbas didn't get tagged in? What is he doing?
I think he did. Jorge's not stopping him, so I think it's a legal tag. And Saleem Abbas showing Advice that all the pink in the world they can escape.
There's a leg drop. I did not see a tag on that one. And now he's wrenching the eyeballs of Eddie Vice here.
You may not see the tag, but Jorge was plainly looking at it. I think there was a tag there, my good man.
I don't think Jorge saw it. And right now, Eddie Vice is blinded. And he's not blinded by the sun. Did Saleem Abbas just tag out Eddie Vice?
He did. I think he wants to go at Kiki once again, considering the last match they had where Kiki got the upper hand. And Saleem Abbas already not wasting time, letting Kiki know, again, I will treat you as an equal in this ring.
And right now, Saleem Abbas has that waist lock. And, he just pushed Kiki Starling down.
Size and power, and Saleem Abbas is not afraid to use either on Kiki Starling.
Well, Saleem Abbas is not Kiki Starling is not afraid to fight either.
No, that's very true. That's one thing I'll give Kiki Starling credit for. The only gal in Wrestle Club, and she's one of the fiercest that I've ever seen, except for the fact that now her shoulder probably just got popped out of the socket by that elbow.
And Saleem Abbas has a handful of hair here.
Does she dye her hair? I saw black roots.
Well, she dyes her hair from time to time.
Okay, fair enough. Saleem Abbas holding the headlock there on Kiki Starling and giving her a good old-fashioned flogging to the noggin.
And right now, Kiki Starling probably needs to tag out here. Saleem Abbas in complete control.
And Saleem Abbas showing again, I don't care if you're male or female, you get treated like an equal. And Kiki Starling, the coward, firing off some elbows to Saleem's kidneys. Come on, that ain't fair.
Come on, Kiki, get out of this hold. And Kiki is released from that hold. She follows up with a knee straight to the gut there.
That looked more like it was going for a below the waist there. I think Corey should get involved.
That was not a low blow.
It looked like it to me.
And Kiki starting with that back elbow. And finally, Saleem Abbas is off his feet.
Looks like that was kind of like a diving chop clothesline from what I saw there. Kiki Starling, an innovator in this business with what she can do. Advice. Whoa, what the?
We have, I guess that's Damian Black.
That is Damian Black. And Project Mayhem.
Is he a fan? What is he doing out here?
Well, did he buy a ticket? I don't know. We don't normally charge for these shows.
Meanwhile, this coward Saleem Abbas is trying to hide beneath the ropes here, and look at.
Hey, you know what?
Hiding again.
You want to talk about a coward? Let's talk about the fact that Kiki Starling won't allow Saleem Abbas to fairly get into the ring. See?
What is Saleem Abbas doing? Is he scared?
No.
Of Kiki Starling?
No, I don't think so. I think he was just wisely using the ring, and look at that. He tagged in Anu.
We have. Well, someone has to leave the ring. They can't be in there.
Yeah, I think Anu is telling Saleem he's got to be out because he tagged him in.
Well, I don't think Saleem Abbas is leaving. Well, he might be leaving now.
Yep, Saleem Abbas is out, and Kiki Starling, that's a tag.
And Nnaki just pushed Saleem Abbas. And Nnaki's taking control now, back elbow.
I don't think so. I believe that was Saleem Abbas taking a shot for Nnaki, his trusted partner, as Anu is feeding knees to the gut of Ed Vice.
So was that a sacrifice or what?
I think that was a worthy sacrifice, a friendship sacrifice, as Ed Vice doesn't respect said sacrifice, is feeding some shots in.
Eddie Vice is rocking out in the corner there, some rock and roll elbows, if you will.
Can somebody let the rocker know that that doesn't work in wrestling as he hits his head on the turnbuckle? See? Headbanging turnbuckles.
And then he hits his head on that second turnbuckle there.
That's the mosh pit right there is what that is.
That was like an STO.
Almost.
Straight to the mid-rope there, and there's an insecurity kick.
And that's what I'm talking about. Nnaki has been evolving since he stepped foot in the Wrestle Club. You have just seen this man get more and more lethal, and I think we're about to see a swanton.
Oh gosh, this match is over.
1, 2, oh!
How did Eddie Vice kick out of that one? I thought that was over.
Honestly, in this situation, it's because Anu didn't have the shoulders down. He just kind of haphazardly over him.
Oh God! And there goes the kneecap of Eddie Vice. And Nnaki is just being the aggressor here. This is what he needs to be doing.
This is smart on Nnaki's part. Isolating
nice
Vice.
Nice quick tag. And then you see Nnaki holding Eddie Vice in that corner.
See, clearly there was no coward pushing a coward. That was a worthy sacrifice to Saleem Abbas, showing Ed Vice what friendship and teamwork can do.
And Saleem Abbas just reversed Eddie Vice in his tracks there.
Yeah, Ed Vice is in a bad shape right now, and Saleem Abbas knows this, and he's taking advantage, as we're about to see some flogging on the noggin, I think.
And Eddie Vice with some minimal life, and there's a bulldog there. Quick tag out, and you needed to make that tag. Here comes Kiki Starling. She's going for that pinfall here. Only a 2 count there.
I'll be pretty honest with you. I think that was just a bad call on Ed Vice's part. You took too much time tagging in. And Saleem Abbas, and finally not having any more of it, just feeds some knuckles to Kiki Starling.
Yeah, Saleem Abbas is just tagging Kiki Starling with some slugs to the face there.
Yep. Kiki Starling trying to get away as Anu is just shoving and pushing her.
Oh, this one might be over.
And there it is. It's
in the center of the ring here.
Ed Vice.
Eddie Vice saves the day here. I mean, I believe Kiki Starling would have tapped out. Eddie Vice saving Kiki Starling here.
And you saw it, Saleem Abbas was in deep on that, and Saleem going for the clothesline, get in the corner, and Kiki Starling hitting that variation of a handstand, heads to the takeover. Now I think Ed Vice is going for the stage dive.
It might be time for it. And can he nail it here?
He's on the top rope.
Here comes.
He actually connects the stage dive.
Nicely done. This one could be
1,
over here.
2. Oh, still some life for Saleem Abbas as he wisely tags in on Nnaki.
And here comes Nnaki. Nobody home there.
Yeah, I think Nnaki went for a line and Ed Vice showing that the pink is strong in him.
And there is a big shoulder tackle by the rookie Eddie Vice here.
He's stomping himself around there.
He's feeling it. It might be time for his disco stunner.
I think he just got in the face of Saleem, and Saleem slapped him for it.
Oh, and then did you see Kiki Starling?
Yeah,
she fell down from the apron there.
That's what I'm talking about, though. The size and advantage. Nnaki elbowed Kiki Starling, knocking her off the ring, and it might have actually just been miscommunication. Flogging on the noggin.
There's a double fist combo there, and I believe Kiki Starling is still out.
I think so too. Nnaki.
She hit her leg on that apron, and the apron is not a soft spot in the ring.
And you see right here, Ed Vice is about to get. Oh, he is caught up with the ropes. Honestly,
that's like a camel clutch. Oh my gosh. Straight to the sternum there.
That is some innovative teamwork right there between the two. This is the first time they're in tag action, and they're already working better than most of the tag teams we see.
Right now, Eddie Vice is not looking pretty in pink.
No, he's not looking pretty in pink. As Nnaki, we're about to see.
Oh, God.
That was a devastating combo.
Quite the tag team move.
1, 2, 3. It's out. It's over. It's done. Saleem, Abbas, and Nnaki, your winners for this match.
And the winner.
And this is the first time they're tag teaming, and I gotta tell you, I'm very impressed.
I gotta give it credit where it's due on that one. Saleem, Abbas, and Nnaki. Kiki Starling getting back in, yelling at Anu, which I'll be pretty honest with you, not a wise idea on Kiki Starling's part.
Well, Kiki Starling is not gonna back down from any fight, that's for sure.
True, but sometimes you need to know your limitations. You lost. It was a fair loss. Might as well just go ahead and lick your wounds and come back another day.
Very impressive for their first time tag teaming here at Tag Wars, and we are starting off with the bang.
Agreed.
Hey! Where'd you just come from? Seattle, Washington. Seattle, Washington. What? Yeah, I just barely got here. I literally just walked back. I got home, I got dressed for the show. I got this plan. I just talked to Sun Guy, and he gave me some good words of advice. I understand what's going on now. You know how we talked about, you and I? You came over to my house, and you, let's just keep going. You know how you came over to my house, we talked and everything? Yeah. Okay, and you know it's Tag Wars, right? Yep. Okay, guess what? You and I, we are the Wrecking Crew.
Ooh, you know, I like it.
Yeah?
I like it. The Tree City Giant and the Outlaw Rusty Livings, the Wrecking Crew.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? Anybody who steps against us,
Who?
they get wrecked.
Get wrecked?
Yeah, what do you think?
That should be a hashtag.
Oh, hashtag get wrecked. But you know
love
what? You know what? You're a giant just in time, because in a few minutes, we've got to be in Kleiner Park for our first tag team match.
Okay. All right.
Against Brocker and the Wolf of Odin, Rick Knight.
I know their name.
The two men that have probably haunted us the most this entire season. This is going to be the biggest fight for both of us this entire season. In just a few minutes, Kleiner Park, Meridian, Idaho, the Family Funcation. 2019, James Grimm and the Outlaw make their debut together as the Wrecking Crew.
Wrecking Crew?
Wrecking Crew.
Let's do it.
Get wrecked!
Are you ready, Hati? Are you ready? We have the Giant and the Outlaw today. Today, we bring pride to our families.
Today's the day where we finally kill a giant, and the day we cage an outlaw.
In the name of Odin.
Hail, Odin!
First, coming to the ring, the Tree City Giant, James Grimm, and his partner, the Outlaw Rusty Livings. They are the Wrecking Crew.
All right, Wes, do you know what time it is?
No.
It's time to get wrecked because the Wrecking Crew have made their way into the ring here. I believe this is their tag team debut together.
Wrecking Crew, that is seriously the name. Alright, you know what, I'll take it. And I was going to say it's also 2 o'clock, judging by my watch. But as we see here, James Graham. You're right. No, it's 2 o'clock. Exactly what time it was. I am telling you what time it is.
It's time to get Wrecking Crew. We have the potential champion, the Outlaw Rusty Livings, and the Tree City Giant, James Grimm, and whoever they're facing. Good luck.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, good luck indeed for these two, that's for sure. I think the guys that they're going against are going to have an upper hand, as I happen to have them written down right here.
Written where?
Right here.
Well, who is it?
Well, I ain't going to tell you. It's a surprise.
And the Outlaws kissing babies, taking names, and giving high fives.
Before I get sizing up his next victim to me. That's what I expect about all Rusty Livings. Not afraid to steal from a baby.
He would not do such a thing.
Really? Why was the guy in jail?
The sons
He's not anymore.
Ragnarok,
Anymore?
Rocker, Balderson.
He's paid his dues, or paid his time, I should say.
Uh-huh.
Save us from the fury.
By the way, speaking of that tag team that I was talking about that I have written down, here they come, the Sons of Ragnarok. You're looking at Rick Knight and Brocker Balderson, and this is a tag team that we've been seeing slowly building over the last few months here.
Yeah, I believe the alliance is strong, and is this the first time that they're tag teaming too?
This is the first time that they're tag teaming too. We're seeing a lot of debuts of tag teams in Wrestle Club today, but that's the whole point of Tag Wars. It is to expose the new tag team division of Wrestle Club.
Well, this one is going to be quite the matchup for sure. Both teams are debuting here as a tag team.
And this, I'll be pretty honest with you, the fact that all 4 men in this ring have got experience in singles divisions. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how the personalities work, how the chemistry will go as Brocker Balderson drop the hammer. Quite literally.
Hammer drop. I thought that was supposed to be for mic drops.
Well, you know, Brocker Balderson does his own thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't question him. He probably hit me with a hammer.
Well, that is a very mean-looking hammer to be hit by, I'm not going to lie.
And the Wrecking Crew are in the ring here. The referee for this matchup is a brand new referee.
Yes, that is referee Todd, as we see, and he is out there making his own debut. A lot of debuts going on in the Wrestle Club.
Man, Wrestle Club is just evolving almost each and every episode.
Well, that's what I keep saying. That's the thing about the Wrestle Club, is that we're always a bag full of surprises. And right now, we got ourselves quite the surprise, as we have 2 new tag teams, Wrecking Crew on the left-hand side, Sons of Ragnarok on the right-hand side, and Todd in the middle.
Yep, Todd says ring the bell, and we have another tag team matchup here for day 1 of Tag Wars.
Oh, we've got 2 days of this? Amazing.
Yeah, we're getting spoiled for sure.
Oh, I think I just saw Rick Knight reach out and slap Rusty Livings across the back of his dome, but Rusty, obviously, that mask is too thick, which right there, that proves it. He shrugged it off.
And we have a tie-up here, and Brocker Balderson is in that arm wringer right now.
And that's a deep armbar, that arm wringer, armbar, whatever you want to call it, as Rusty Livings transferred over into a hammerlock.
And Brocker Balderson switches to the waistlock here, and Brocker is the man of power right now.
Man, that is power. Ooh, into a front side takedown there. I think you know that one a little bit better. I think that was a waistlock takedown.
Yeah, waistlock takeover, and Brocker Balderson with the front facelock here, and he's wrenching that too.
I think it was going up for a tag, but Rick Knight not on the apron where he should have been to get the tag. Right there, it kind of shows you what I'm talking about with the chemistry.
Well, I mean, if you're a brand new tag team, it has to be hard because you have to build that chemistry.
You're right. You're absolutely right on that one. But sometimes you also got to know when to be in position. But you know, not everybody's a ring genius either. As Brocker Balderson using the head of Rusty Livings and bouncing it off the mat.
Yeah, using the mask. That was a cheaty move right there.
Oh, Rusty in the corner right there, like Brocker not realizing that he kicked him in the corner. But again, that's
another mistake. That's where chemistry builds up.
Yep. If that was anyone else, if that was talking like Project Mayhem, Lost Men, Royal Inc., whatever. Like, well, they don't exist anymore, but whatever. They would not have made a mistake like that.
Was that a tag out?
I believe that was a tag out. It looked like one to me. At least Todd allowed it. So
we got 2 of the biggest men just slugging it out here, and Rick Knight just.
Oh my gosh! Did you see that? Wow, Rick Knight just muscling the 299 pounds.
I have never seen James Grimm get that high.
Wow, and James Grimm answering. Oh my God.
Belly to back.
Two. Oh.
I gotta say, I've never seen Rick Knight get that high either.
When you see two big men like Rick Knight and James Grimm go at it, you never expect to see them take off from the ground like that. And that, my friends, Rick Knight quickly taking advantage of raking his eyes and his fingers down the face of Grimm.
Oh man, that was a massive headbutt there. Nicely
was
done by the Wolfman, Rick Knight. Here comes Rick Knight off the rope. Big shoulder tackle there.
Wow, and again, you don't see something like this very often. You'll never see James Grimm ever get knocked off his feet like that so easily. As Rick Knight goes for a diving headbutt and plainly misses.
Yeah, that has to hurt coming down and hitting the canvas like that. That's face first.
You know, I've taken a couple shots myself over the time, and I tell you, eating the canvas is never fun.
And then you see Rick Knight has the heel of James Grimm.
Oh,
and was that a tag?
I think that was, but I don't think Todd saw it, so he's taking action. Good move on Todd. And Rick Knight decides to just sink in a.
Well, this is a really good move by Rick Knight because he's isolating James Grimm.
Yep, that looks like we got a tag that time.
And Brocker Balderson is right back on those ankles of James Grimm.
Smart, and we have ourselves an ankle lock by Brocker Balderson. He was trying to go for something. Grimm was just fighting back, so Balderson settled for an ankle lock, obviously.
And James Grimm is reaching for that tag. And right now he only has 1 foot.
He might be able to get that as Brocker Balderson's not pulling back on it. There we go.
And now you see Brocker, just the veteran, pulling that leg back. And this is not looking good for James Grimm.
Way to pop a knee out of the socket right there, twisting the ankle, then jamming the knee right into the ground. Brocker showing his singles experience as why he's a
Now you see like a leg DDT.
Very much so. Brocker Balderson showing again. That's that singles experience that's taken over right there. He knows how to work a man over.
And right now James Grimm is just getting choked on that mid rope there.
I think James Grimm is giving his best yodeling experience.
And there we see a tag. And now Rick Knight is choking him.
He's holding him in place. He's not choking him. You don't see any arms flailing.
Both men are choking him. Oh, there's a right hand by Rick Knight.
By those furry paws of Rick Knight, the wolf. As Brocker Balderson.
Oh, God, there you see a high and low.
That was a well-placed high and low. A discus clothesline followed by a chop block to the back of the leg.
And James Grimm really needs to desperately tag out.
The fans are trying to ride behind Grimm right now as Balderson, or not Balderson, but Rick Knight is holding him in. Grimm.
Oh, James Grimm found the separation. Here comes the outlaw, Rusty Livings. He just planted Rick Knight with the shoulder tackle.
Rick Knight inadvertently tagged in Balderson as a result. Balderson taking a single leg drop kick.
And the outlaw's the fresh man here. Tenable champion. Oh, and he catches him.
That high leg takeover by Rusty Livings right on Balderson. Todd, it looks like it was a pin. Todd saw it and then put two. Oh, it was a pin. It was a headlock turned into a pin.
And the outlaw is taking advantage here as he has the momentum coming in. And right now is a slugfest. And I think Brocker won that one.
Well, that's the thing. You're dealing with a Viking, man. You got to be careful. They know how to fight. As Balderson putting the boots to Rusty Livings, size 9.
Rick Knight needs to let go of that hold.
And Todd's yelling at him on that one. That was kind of a little obvious there.
I mean, one chop is bad enough, but a double chop?
From a Viking, no less. You know that those hands are not exactly soft.
Yeah, no thank you.
Oof.
And Brocker follows up with that back elbow.
As Balderson taking advantage of the situation here, Rusty Livings is quickly deciding that life behind bars might have been better.
There you see the power of Brocker stalling suplex there.
And then Rick Knight jumping in. He's a legal man right now. He jumping in there just wanting to get his licks in on he's like,
seriously?
Well, he's like a wolf. He's just getting his shots in as Brocker.
And he just leaves. It's like a drive-by.
Well, like we did say that Rick Knight is kind of a changed man. These are the sons of Ragnarok. Rick Knight, you saw it come out. He had a wolf mask on. He's really been inhabiting and showing more displays of wolf-like nature. He's just smelling blood and going for it at this point.
And the outlaw and Brocker. Ooh, nobody home for Brocker. Everybody home for the outlaw. Crossbody, 1, 2.
Ooh. That was actually that was actually smart on Rusty Living's part. He got Brocker irritated to the point that he'd make a mistake.
And right now, the outlaw is capitalizing, working Brocker in that corner. Here comes that whip.
He put everything he had into that to get Brocker over there. That just goes to tell you the size and difference between these two men. Rusty finds nobody's home as he is hung out to dry on the top rope.
God, that's a strikeout for the Outlaw.
Yeah, big time. Somebody needs to tell the Outlaw that, what works in prison doesn't necessarily work in a ring.
And I think Brocker's checking on Rick Knight here.
Rick Knight was kind of looking like he was a little gasping for airs. I think they're going to have another exchange. Yep, they tagged out.
Oh, and Rick Knight was just a little bit too late for that one. Now he's got a big shoulder tackle. And here comes James Graham.
The mistake here was that they let the momentum shift back in the favor of the Wrecking Crew as James Graham just lays out Rick Knight and then goes for that big splash. That's 300 pounds on your ribs.
And Rick Knight is howling like a wolf here in pain.
Absolutely on that one. Balderson surprisingly didn't jump in and take the break. But again, that's just what we're talking about. That's just them needing to work on their chemistry a little bit more.
Well, that's the thing with tag teams. It's completely different than a singles matchup.
It really is. You can't always rely on your partner, which is Rick Knight's kind of scene here. Balderson and Rick Knight just
illegal. They're just clubbing the heck out of James Graham, chopping down that tree from high and low. And there's a chop there.
Hey, when you go logging, you never want to go logging by yourself. You should always take a partner. And that's what we're seeing right here.
A good partner is Brocker Balderson. And Rick Knight, it looks like he was going for that heart attack choke slam, and James Graham is not having it.
Oh, I think Balderson tried to go up on top, and Graham caught him and saw him.
And Brocker's still on that top rope there, and here we have the Wrecking Crew. I think it might be time for Rick Knight to get wrecked.
Please don't tell me that's the actual name. Oh
yes,
my God,
it is. Get wrecked. I got surprises too.
Ow. What would you describe that move as?
That would look like a Russian leg sweep. A double one.
Well, what did Balderson just hit James Graham with, as well as Outlaw? I think he just got in there and just broke up the count, but
Yeah, I think Brocker is kind of fed up and just went in the ring.
I think so.
Illegally.
Saved his partner. I would have done it if it was me. You call it illegal, I call it smart.
And right now, Rick Knight he needs a tag out here.
He does. He's heavily isolated with the crook, the jerk, the dirty dog, Outlaw Rusty Livings.
You mean the Potato Bowl champion?
Yeah, sure, whatever. The only thing he's Potato Bowl champion of is that mat and his butt sitting on it.
Has to hurt the tailbone for sure.
The champion has found his throne right there as he's sitting hard on the mat.
And Rick Knight just taking too much time, and he is paying for it now. Knee buster to the face, but Rick Knight is still up.
What is Balderson doing chilling on the top rope? That's interesting. Rick Knight shoving Rusty Living off. It looks like he's got him isolated. Graham showing tripping right there. That was the mistake of Graham.
Well, that's a mistake of Rick Knight. Wrong corner.
That's what I'm saying too. Yeah.
Because right now Rick Knight needs to tag out.
There's some discombobulation going on here for sure. As we see a double head toss from Graham. And Rick Knight got all of that.
Yeah, that's like 325 pounds.
Oof.
Just hitting the canvas. Speaking of hitting, did you see that?
Low
blow. That was a low blow. Why?
I don't think I saw that, but maybe
Todd lets them go. There's a heart attack choke slam there, and there is the hammer falling down.
And Balderson quickly telling Rick Knight, "Hey, you're still legal, man. Get in there, pen."
And just like that, I believe they stole one.
Yeah, we see our first loss of the Wrecking Crew. The hashtag Get Wrecked got wrecked.
The Sons of Ragnarok.
Brocker Balderson and Rick Knight were cheating the whole time.
Rick Knight.
I can't really say they weren't on that one. I mean, you say you saw a low blow. I must have had my eyes closed for a second because I was watching.
That should have been a disqualification.
Well, Todd, if that's the case, Todd should have called it. Todd didn't. I don't think there was a low blow. I think you, good sir, tend to just have so much stress on your plate. I get it. You had to announce several episodes without me. I get that. That's stressful. Maybe that's throwing you off.
And I didn't get paid by Patrick Holloway, by the way.
Hey, don't mention that. He'll suspend you like he did me.
I keep my mouth shut then. And
Rick Knight's telling Todd, get out of our way, man.
What? Why does he have the Potato Bowl belt?
We just chopped down a tree, right? We took out the Outlaw, and now we have his belt.
tomorrow is day 2 of Tag Wars. I'm saying if they want that belt back, we make them earn it.
Absolutely. And then, when we beat them tomorrow, when we end them, I'll take my hammer and we'll split the title into 2 pieces, divide it between us, as is our custom.
And after this wrecking crew will be permanently wrecked in the name of Odin!
What do you mean you're not? Dude, we have an event today. Where are you at? I don't care where Big John Henry is at. He failed. We're both tag team champions. You need to be here. What do you mean you're still at the farm looking for him? Dude, no, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I'll just tell him I'm not even going to defend today, okay? Like, seriously, this is bogus.
Well, hang on the phone. Listen, man. With Team Wrestle Club, I'm obviously the best hands in Wrestle Club. I should be tag team champion with you. So why don't you say, forget Bronco, forget Big John, and all those California boys go together, and why don't we go out there and knock some heads?
You know what? Why not? For a California brother such as you, why not? Consider this kind of a formation. Royal Aces. We're both from California. We're both some of the best in Wrestle Club, right? So, you know what? Yeah, match is on. Why not? It'll be a non-title match. I'm sure that, you might step up to the plate, unlike Bronco and Big John Henry. So, all right, you know what? We've got this.
Hey,
there we go. Royal Aces, baby. Royal Aces.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey! Come on, guys. Hey! Death Proof Coffee. King Marcus Anderson interjected himself into a tag match that had nothing to do with him. He's not a part of the Spud Brothers Coalition. You are an official. You are an official.
Yeah, I did let it happen.
Yeah, well, you know what? Okay, so you agreed to let it happen. Well, how about this? You let Project Mayhem be a part of the tag match at Tag Wars that King Marcus Anderson is a part of, because you know what? This isn't gonna fly.
Since he decided he was gonna take our tag team gold.
You know what? What do you think about it? I'm a little iffy on that still.
Iffy?
Well,
Iffy.
I can tell you one thing. I know somebody who's gonna put us in that match.
I know somebody can put in that match, but you know what? We don't have to go to him just yet. As a matter of fact, you listen here, official.
Hey, you know what, Zane? You got it.
Thank you. Thank you. And as for you, Marcus Anderson, Lost Soul Garibai, Hickman,
Mr. Hickman.
And is it Cruz or is it Bronco?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Marcus King, you can't figure out your tag partner?
You don't deserve
it
to be.
It doesn't matter.
You don't deserve to be a tag champion because you don't have a tag team. You don't understand what the concept of a tag team is, Marcus. It's always about you. Well, you know what?
Single-minded instead of a group. That's your mind, Marcus.
That's right. Marcus Anderson.
The king never thinks of his peasants, does he?
Project Mayhem has always been the house that collects on all debts. You took our titles. Well, don't you worry. Everybody is going to suffer starting Tag Wars and going forward. Project Mayhem isn't just placing the odds and the bets. March.
We will collect.
That's right. On all the whales of the Wrestle Club, you have been warned. Let's go get ready.
Sail into the black.
What? Do you remember the last time Hollywood Hickman threw me right onto that?
No, man, I don't remember. You already know the issue I have, man.
Hollywood grabbed me, threw me, launched me right into right there.
At least it's comfortable.
Man, that thing was stinging. And today, we have a tag match against Project Mayhem, the King Marcus Anderson, and that Kelly's, now I'm not gonna say Kelly's best, but
Kelly's trash. I know that.
Kelly's worst, Jay Cruz. So, can I trust Hickman to be there.
You got my word, man. Look, I know you have a problem with Hollywood. I get it, but hear me out.
I mean, this is Tag Wars.
Hear me out.
I need a tag team partner.
Hear me out.
This is Tag Wars, the tag event.
Hey, man, hear me out. All right?
All right.
Listen. I'm having issues with Hollywood, but Hollywood has a point. Remember what happened at the last event?
We lost.
Exactly.
For the third time in a row, hardcore match.
Exactly. He brought that up. We always take the righteous way in every single match. We try to do things the right way like everybody else. Like we're the good guys, right?
We are the good guys.
Exactly. But he has a point. How far can we go doing it the same way we've been doing it? He suggested, but hear me out, maybe we should start going, just kind of thinking about by any means necessary approach. I'm tired of losing.
It's almost been 2 years if you won a match. It's been over a year and a half since we won a tag team match.
Do you hear your frustration?
This is Tag Wars.
Do you hear your frustration? Then you're gonna listen to Hollywood. Not saying do what he does, because obviously it's a total different mindset, but we might want to start thinking about that. We want to start getting some W's. We're going to need a little bit more than what we're putting out.
The Serpent cannot tag with Hollywood.
I'm not saying to tag with Hollywood. I'm saying we both agree. One, we are a tag team. We're brothers.
Yes.
We are a tag team. Two, we need to do a little bit more to get the job done. We're not going to go over the edge. We're not going to go back to that dark place that we both been to. We're not going to go there. But we might need to push the envelope just a little bit more to start getting the win so we can finally get those belts that we've been after.
All right, first let's survive day one, get a W, crossing the fingers.
Okay.
And then go on to day two. First, let's focus on day one, and then we'll figure it out. If we need that extra edge, then we'll know when to do it. We'll go there when we have to.
Trust me. You got me 100%. All right.
Let's go get the win.
Let's go get it.
For our main event, a triple tag team elimination match. The match goes until one team remains. Coming to the ring first, the Royal Aces, Cali's Best J. Cruz, and Marcus the King Anderson.
And we are at our main event for July 20th. Is it the 20th? Yes, it's the 20th, right?
Yep, it's Tag Wars day one, and tomorrow will be day two.
Yeah, main event for July 20th. Tag Wars episode 22. I can't keep track of it anymore. Anyways, we now are seeing our king, our lord, our savior, with J. Cruz, the Royal Aces, representing the main event in a triple elimination tag match.
Wow, that's quite the main event for episode 22, and what is he doing tag teaming with J. Cruz when he's a tag team champion with Bronco Bill Lee and Big John Henry?
Well, I mean, first off, think about what you just said right there. Do you really want to be a tag team champion with those two?
I didn't tell you to get out of my ring.
Okay, well, that's where the difference between you and I are.
See this right here? This is the Wrestle Club Tag Team Championship. I want you to do your job right and announce me as one half of the Idaho Wrestle Club Tag Team Champions, and I want you to announce me as the greatest Wrestle Club Tag Team Champion of all time. Got it?
Do it work for you, King! Do it!
The Royal Aces, one half.
Man, the King is such a jerk.
Idaho Wrestle
But he is right. You need to announce him properly.
The greatest champion.
Like I said, he is right. He is the tag team champion. He is royalty. You need to respect the king, and Flying Fedora is finding that out real quick.
This is just obnoxious.
This is proper. You show proper respect to your Lord, our Savior, our King, Marcus Anderson. He doesn't get special treatment, though. He's royalty. He should.
Opponents.
And the Royal Aces are making their tag team debut too here in episode 22.
Quite an interesting mix-up here on this one.
Damian Black.
Crazy! Crazy! Oh my gosh!
And part of this triple threat elimination tag team, we have the tag team of Project Mayhem, that is the Ruben Priest, Damian Black, and Brad Zane. That's Brad Zane, right? That could have sworn he said break.
I heard him say break too, and I'm not so certain that's the guy you want to, say wrong name right there. There's no I in Brad, and you can see it on Brad Zane's face. He is not pleased.
The Flying Fedora is learning that it's not really easy to announce.
No, it's really not. As Damian Black quickly gets in the ring, Zane quickly taking a stroll around the ring.
Project Mayhem have made
do
their
your job
way
correctly.
here in
It
the
is
main event.
Brad. Do you see an E? Do you see an I?
Let's see what Brad Zane has to say.
I'm sure he's got a few words.
B-R-A-D. How do you spell Brad? Come on.
B-R-A-D.
Now how do you say it?
Brad.
Thank you.
And the final team coming into this contest.
Brad Zane is
they are
the Royal
Aces.
Wow, that is a man whose tongue is as sharp as his mind. You do not want to deal with Brad Zane. He will trash talk you 10 ways past Sunday.
And the American Machine, Mr. Hickman.
And the tension of Flying Fedora must be running high as he just announced Lost Soul Garabai as Lost Soul Garabi.
Yeah, I believe Brad Zane had in his mind. I think the Flying Fedora is finding out that coming out here is not really easy.
No, and especially when you deal with some of the more intimidating people in the ring right now between our King, our Savior, Marcus Anderson, and Brad Zane and the Voodoo Priest, not to mention Jay Cruz. He can be pretty intimidating. But we are seeing the Lost Men coming off a recent loss over at Death Proof Coffee in the hardcore tag triple threat match that we saw. And these men are no stranger to each other. This is a war that just never ends.
Yeah, the veteran tag teams here are Project Mayhem and the Lost Men. So we got to see how the Royal Aces are going to do in this match. They got their hands full.
I'll be honest with you. Marcus Anderson is no stranger to all of these men in the ring. He has worked with, worked against. And Jay Cruz has been an upcoming star who has just made a name for himself. I see him as future champion material.
And then we have the heavyweight champion here, Lost Men, making their way, making an impact here in the main event. And what is Jay Cruz doing?
Intimidation factor. It worked. I'm slightly scared.
That guy is such a thug. He's just a hoodlum. And let's see who's gonna start this matchup.
Looks like Brad Zane's got a few words from Marcus Anderson, though.
I mean, like you said, at Death Proof Coffee, I mean, Project Mayhem lost, the Lost Men lost, and I know for sure Project Mayhem are not happy losing those tag team belts.
No, they're getting in the face of our King, our Savior. Probably not a smart idea. As Cruz tries to jump in and save him, only to get shoved aside and called the grasshopper.
Now we got the Lost Men in the ring. We have all 6 men in the ring. Someone is going to have to leave.
This is going to devolve into a mess if we don't get some men out of the ring soon. And it looks like it's going to be Damian Black starting off with Lost Soul Garabi.
And our referee for this matchup is Corhade. He's going to have his hands full because these 3 tag teams, I'm pretty sure they're going to pull up something.
Oh yeah, they're down for dirty destructions. What they're down for. All 3 men, all 6 men, I should say, are not afraid to get their hands dirty when necessary. And Damian Black, intimidation factor on Hickman.
Yeah, then you saw the Lost Soul talking smack to the King Marcus Anderson, I mean, the Lost Man cannot be happy with losing that matchup either.
No, I can't say I blame him. To be fair, that's just not the way it should go down in the books, but that's what it is. In any case, Lost Soul Garabai taking over, except Damian Black showing that athleticism of his.
It was a cartwheel by Damian Black, and the Lost Soul transitions, has that leg takeover, has that front face lock into a snapmare. Now he has a side headlock here.
We see this time and time again between these two, and it never gets boring. These two men match each other move for move, and right now Garabai showing he's got the upper hand with the headlock on Damian Black.
Damian Black uses that elbow straight to the gut, follows up, side headlock.
And right there, holding on to him is Garabai. Garabai quickly slapping him down, going for a pin.
Quick pinfall there, and Damian Black still has that side headlock.
What an upset that would be to take
headlock takeover, isn't it? Head scissors and just like that.
Nice kip up from Black, just getting away from Lost Soul Garabai.
Got a little reset there.
A reset indeed, but again, we're right back into it. They waste no time displaying that they're not afraid. There's no fear in either man.
There's a waistlock takeover, transitions to an arm reader there. And Damian Black with the reversal, cartwheel.
Oh, and a sharp kick to the ribs of Garabai. Garabai feeling that, and Black quickly transitions from a hammerlock into another headlock takeover.
And Damian Black is in control right now.
He's got his one-up pin, I think, except Garabai quickly countering again.
There's a counter right there by the Serpent, and the Voodoo Priest caught himself in that side headlock there.
He got frustrated. He was trying to take his armband off, and Garabai seeing an opening, taking advantage of it. And once again, we're in another series of chains here as Damian Black cinching in a headlock on Garabai.
And also pushes off. Going for the hip toss there, landed on his feet.
Okay, I was not expecting that. Oh, and Damian Black tags in Jay Cruz.
I believe he slapped Jay Cruz, or chopped him.
I'm not sure what it was. I just know that was some anger. Cruz now has to go off against Hickman, and these two have already got issues with each other.
And there you see the power of Hickman just pushing down Jay Cruz.
Well, I don't know what you're expecting on that one. You're probably squaring off against the strongest man in Wrestle Club. I mean, right there, Hickman not afraid to display the muscles.
Here we go. Jay Cruz and Hickman. We have a tie up here. And Jay Cruz with the upper hand.
Quickly cinching. Oh,
now he's just wrenching those knuckles in there.
You ever had a Nnaki? Because that's exactly what that was. Cruz showing Hickman the disrespect that
Jay Cruz must have been a boy in high school.
Oh man, I don't know. I just know that those are not fun. Nnakis are never fun. As Black got bumped into by Cruz, but I don't think that was a tag. At least Core didn't see it.
And Hickman showing his power, his muscle with that shoulder tackle. And Jay Cruz he just recovered.
He's going for what looked like a rolling clothesline, except he missed. And Hickman just feeds him a right hook to the jaw.
Here comes the whip. Oh, the late power slam there.
The strength of Mr. Hickman is unrivaled in the Wrestle Club. Not many men can take a power slam like that and still get up from it. And Hickman tagging Garabai for an elbow drop.
And here we go, Core says 2. Royal Aces are still in this matchup.
I gotta say, Core's doing a great job staying on top of this as it is already devolving into somewhat chaotic here.
There's a tag out from the Lost Soul. We might see a tag team maneuver here.
Oh yeah, looks like we got ourselves a double suplex. Oh, up and over, and all Cruz is seeing is stars and sunlight.
And there's that was 2.5. That was almost a 3 there.
And we need to remind our fans too, these guys are out here working at 105 degrees at this point in time. It is a hot day in Idaho, and every move that they take is one move that they're not going to have the chance to breathe on, as Hickman is clobbering the back of Cruz.
Yeah, Jay Cruz is finding out real quick that Mr. Hickman means business.
Yeah, this is where we're talking about the 2 veteran tag teams against the rookie tag. Oh,
and then you see the King with that knee to the back on Mr. Hickman.
You know, I just saw the King trying to keep Hickman the coward from running away from the ring right there. That's all I saw. Is the King Marcus Anderson feeding some shots to the dome of Hickman.
And the tag team champion, King Marcus Anderson, is just put his fingernails on the back of Mr. Hickman.
You ever given a man a massage? Because that's usually what it looks like right there. That's what it looks like to me. That Marcus Anderson is just showing, hey,
he's talking smack to Project Mayhem.
Yeah, he's not a smart man sometimes either. I'm talking about Project Mayhem. They're instigating the problems against King. That ain't the King's fault. That's Project Mayhem being dumb.
And King Marcus Anderson, there you see a nice body slam there.
And that's what I was talking about. There's not very many that can rival the strength of Hickman. Marcus Anderson is one of them, though.
I gotta say, the King, Marcus Anderson, I would say he's the biggest target in this matchup because, I mean, the Lost Men and Project Mayhem lost against him.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna be holding a grudge, and Marcus knows it. I think that's probably why he took Sauce and the fact he brought Cruz. Because if you had either one of the Spark Brothers in here, beautiful double chop by Marcus, by the way, and I think he's gonna do it again.
And Mr. Hickman is in the wrong corner here.
Yeah, he is. But as I was saying, if you had either one of the Spark Brothers in here, you'd have a real hard time trying to get over on this one. With that perfect snap. And Cruz,
was that a tag?
There was a blind tag, yes. I think, yeah, Core's allowing it. It was definitely a blind tag. 1, 2.
The Royal Aces did not put out the Lost Men. Lost Men still in this matchup here. Now we're seeing the tag teaming of the Royal Aces.
I gotta say, I'm a little impressed by the chemistry that these two already have displayed. But you know, that's the thing though too. Sometimes chemistry can just be as natural as that. As Black just got tagged in by Jay Cruz.
That was looked like a friendly tag. Oh, speaking of not friendly, is Damian Black. Oh, attacking Jay Cruz from the back.
Well, that's the thing about Project Mayhem. They're not afraid to get on your face, especially in that situation. As Black makes it quite known to Cruz.
He just dumped Jay Cruz over the top.
Yeah, and then he stopped Hickman from going for Garibai with a nice club to the chest.
And that's what Project Mayhem brings. They bring the mayhem.
They do. They are very chaotic, very uncontrolled. As Hickman getting a shot right to his kidney, to his chest, to his stomach. Hickman fighting back, but Black is just like, no.
Blocks. Oh my gosh, blocks that right hand and follows up with a kick straight to the chest there, and Hickman's in the wrong corner. And I believe Damian Black. What? The referee is not seeing this. Brad Zane is choking Mr. Hickman in the corner there.
That's what it looked like to me too. I think that was a choke. I'm not quite sure on that one. Brad Zane uses something there.
And here comes that crazy guy, the Voodoo Priest, with that back heel kick, and I believe that was a tag out.
Yeah, that was definitely a tag. But Zane taking advantage of that right there again. We're seeing.
Did he tag Brad Zane while in the air?
He did. No, but Zane tagged him.
What's Brad Zane doing? This is not a water break, and right now Mr. Hickman has a bunch of water in his face here.
He does, yeah.
And Brad Zane's still drinking the water.
And he just spit at King Marcus Anderson. Oh!
Well, I think he kind of deserves that one.
I think that one right there was just asking for problems.
And Mr. Hickman, oh my gosh, he just flew over Jay Cruz under that top rope. Was that a tag?
That was a tag. He forcibly tagged in Jay Cruz. Zane feeling it. Oh!
Yeah, Jay Cruz got tagged the wrong way.
And I think Zane's leg was taken out on that one. He slammed full force into that middle turnbuckle right there.
And the Royal Aces really have in store for Brad Zane.
Oh, it looks like a hanging guillotine DDT, and that's exactly what it is.
And there you see the pain on Brad Zane's face. He got planted.
He did. 1, 2, oh! Our King was going for the cover like he did there, but Zane just still had too much in it to kick out.
Oh, and then you see King Marcus Anderson taking that was the heavyweight champion.
I think that was a tag.
Is that a tag?
I think it was. I'm not quite sure, but I think that was a tag.
Well, that's quite the tag. He got an elbow to the face.
That was definitely a tag, as Garibai tags in Hickman now.
Here comes the Lost Man. And, gosh, double flapjack right there. Brad Zane's just drenching on that bottom rope there.
I think Zane doesn't know where he's at. The sun's in his eyes. 1, 2. Black making the save on Zane.
And Project Mayhem is still in this matchup here as the Voodoo Priest did make that save.
Very much so on that one, as Zane has seen stars getting his face dumped into the mat. Had he gone any higher, he probably would have had his face dumped onto the rope.
Yeah, he was pretty darn close there.
I think Zane just tagged in. Yeah, Zane just tagged in Marcus Anderson.
And the King has the fireman's carry on the heavyweight champion here. What is he doing?
He's displaying his strength. Oh, I think Black was trying to get in there and get a shot on him.
Well, he got a boot to the face. Nicely done by the King Marcus Anderson.
I think Black is the legal man. I think he tagged Garibai halfway through being carried.
I think he tagged him on the foot there.
And we just saw a Superman punch from Cruz, KO punch, knocking out Zane.
And
oh gosh. I think
California Dreaming into a spine buster.
1, 2, 3, and that is it. Project Mayhem has been eliminated from the match. Kind of surprising, but I don't think Project Mayhem is expecting a California Dreaming from his shot right there. Got it on both
Damian
members.
Black has been eliminated.
Jay Cruz, the rookie here, taking out Project Mayhem single-handedly. Literally with that California Dreamin'.
And I think Hickman caught him in midair on that one. So actually, I think this is what happened here. And we might be seeing ourselves, yep. A little variation of the heart attack right there is what we just saw.
1, 2. That's 2.5. Who's the legal man in this one?
Right now, it's Lost Soul Garabi versus Jay Cruz at this point in time. As
Garabi tags out, and now we have the Lost Man here, and Jay Cruz. Better watch out. Here comes Jay Cruz.
You may have eliminated one of the veteran teams, but now you got the other one. Oh, that was a toss-up into a European uppercut. Cruz is seeing stars too. Oh. No Marcus Anderson for the save either. So not
where's the King?
He's stomping around there, that's for sure.
Well, he has the tag team belt. I'm not sure what he's doing with it, but nonetheless, why is he getting inside the ring?
I think he's gonna go for a cheap shot.
We're gonna get disqualified. Oh my gosh, he just nailed Jay Cruz instead.
Well, nothing personal. Marcus Anderson just telling Cruz, hey, you know what? You didn't duck. That's your own fault.
Great job, Burger
the
Queen!
Aces might be done here. I know Jay Cruz is out.
You know, that's the thing, though. You have to understand, when you swing with the King, you got to understand that the King will turn around and cut off your license.
And he just turned around to a Lost Man double spine buster there. And
Cruz is still legal man. That's right.
Smart move by Mr. Hickman, pinning the legal man when the King Marcus Anderson just nailed Jay Cruz on accident.
You know, I think the best thing that we can see what just happened here was a train wreck of attacks going on there. With Project Mayhem getting eliminated thanks to Cruz hitting the California Dreamin' on Zane, and then hitting the California Dreamin' on Black. And Marcus Anderson clearly saying, I'm still a champion. Which, you know what? Our King, our Savior, our Lord is still the champion.
He is still the tag team champion, but he loses this one, and the Lost Men finally pulled the win. It's been over a year and a half since they won as a tag team.
That's very true. It has been, and well deserving of those two. I'm going to be honest with you. As much as I always have my chips in the favor of our King, I'll give it to the Lost Men.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Next thing I know, I saw you get nailed by Anderson, I think everybody got thrown on you. I'm reaching out, and then all of a sudden I'm eating the canvas, I'm eating the floor. What happened?
Gonna pay. They're both gonna pay. They think this is the damn end? I'm gonna annihilate them all!
All right. Calm down. It's only the first. Look, it's okay. Tag Wars goes all weekend. And you know what?
Next.
No, we can't. Because Cruz doesn't have an official tag team. We have to deal with him later. We still have to take care of the other team that was a part of this mess. We still have to deal with the Lost Men.
Lost Men.
That's right. Sending you a message, Garabi. Sending you a message, Hickman.
Tag Wars 2! We're coming. I don't care who else is on the other corner. I don't care who it takes, but I'm going to destroy every single one of you Wrestle Club tag teams, and I will get our gold back!
Crusades are a thing that happened because somebody was wronged.
Just like the Templars of the old.
This is our crusade. We will set everything on fire in our path.
And just like the witch's hunt, you're all gonna burn!
That's right. Project Mayhem is the house that collects on all debts. And every one of you are now dealing with fixed odds.
Because the house is forever in our favor.
Let's go, Black. Let's get ready to go tear up the Lost Men tomorrow.
It's Hollywood Hickman, baby. Oh, look at that face. A-lister face looking good. I can't wait to get on that Denzel Washington movie. 2020, Hollywood, baby. Yo. Hey, ain't you Outlaw Son?
Yes, I am.
What, you Outlaw Son?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever held a camera?
No, actually.
Well, we're going to get you on the camera right now. Hollywood Hickman, baby.
All right.
All right, what's going on, man? You enjoy the show?
Yeah, I did.
A-lister time, baby.
man, we got our first win finally after a year and a half. Tag Wars Day 1, Lost Men. Finally, we did it.
Yeah, man, we finally did it, man. We
I
finally
can't
got
believe
the win.
Got the King, Marcus Anderson up. Boom, double spine buster.
Yeah.
Cali Cruz takes that tag team championship. Probably not the way you wanted to.
Yeah, man.
But fine, you know what? I think this is the start of the Lost Men. I don't think Hollywood Hickman, when he's talking about over the edge or getting towards the edge, I don't think we need any of that. I think we were off.
Yeah.
And I think today, day 1 of Tag Wars, this is a big W. And day 2, hear me out, I think we can pull 2 wins in a row. Julia Davis Park, we're going up against Project Mayhem.
Okay,
I mean, we got our first win over a year and a half.
Yeah, man, it was good, man.
Are you ready for Project
Mayhem? Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I got a headache, man. I just got a real bad headache.
You took a beating.
Yeah,
but look, it was worth it. At the end of the day, we got what we needed. We finally got that W, that win, the Lost Man. I believe this year, man, tag team championship gold.
You know what? Let's just continue the streak, man. Man, you got some Motrin or something? I got a big headache, man.
Actually, I do. Let's rest up. Tomorrow, Project Mayhem, 2 wins in a row. Lost Man, we're gonna get it done.
Yeah.
Let me get that time.
Yeah, let me get that, man. Something's wrong. Something is wrong.